Hello!
Well, hello there, everybody.
We're about to break that sink off. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, first let's see this kind of drug that we have.
Is it drugs? I feel like you might have been right about it. Or is it like grow your own seahorse pet where you soak it in water for like 3 days and then it becomes the size of a couch? No?
Chia.
No, I think it's LSD. Oh, it's LSD.
Whoa. Snapchat filter.
Let's see what happens.
Ooh, LSD.
I think we accidentally swapped these into our melatonin bottle or whatever at home because we've been having some weird dreams.
Ooh.
Oh no. If you wanted to do drugs, you shouldn't have joined the FBI.
For sure. You guys have lost it.
Now, Chris, that third desk is starting to seem pretty nice.
She should have taken it. I don't know what's about to happen.
I think I'm gonna go to the rave with some youngsters.
Sounds about right.
Hanging out in the rave cave. This right here is giving me flashbacks to Metroid Prime 1 when you're going through the ice area. You have to like go through these little tubes and there's a bunch of like those plasma dudes you can't kill unless you hit them with like a wave beam, I think. They're just like the shining of the light on the walls and then everything being a cylinder. Cylindrical adventures.
Cylindrical. Okay, character still takes weird leaps. You know,
Yeah,
steps of faith.
Like I'm gonna walk down this 90-degree angle by digging my heels into the wall. Stone.
Homegirl's losing it.
Yeah, she's making some bad investigative decisions.
Investigative.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a word. I like to think it is. And I was choke halfway through saying it. So, understand. And I'm just busting out all the big words they were wrong with me.
SAT, everybody. Back to school is starting.
No, thank you. If you're in school and you enjoy it, more power to you.
Right? Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy school.
Hey, if you're like me and you did not like school, hit that subscribe button.
Hey, either way, cover our bases. Hit that subscribe button.
Don't forget to hit the bell. Oh no.
Oh man, looks like Mother Teresa.
The statue's face is getting all melty like my hands over here.
Look at like melted butter.
That is smooth. Oh my gosh.
Man, I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe we haven't been fired. Alright. Starting to get really perception messy with you.
Everything looks potato.
What kind of potatoes you been eating?
It's all broken, lumpy. It looks downgraded with quality.
Oh no, this might be my closet door. Maybe it's better in the cave. Maybe not. Maybe it was better in the cave.
Maybe it might have been with the third desk.
Oh. What? Okay. Very kind. Very considerate. You are a national treasure. Alright, well, so let's come to this then, huh? Your parents know you're here? I swear nobody better stab that buffalo. Oh, frick. Time for some crafts, everybody. I don't know what Anne's being all high and mighty about. It's like everyone's got hobbies. You want to build a ship, they want to slaughter some animals, you know? They didn't even put the glue side on the other stick. Dude, that must
What the heck?
That must have been her first ever time building a stick ship.
That's what disappointed.
Oh wait, no, it was this dude building a stick ship. Then who is Anne? Then who is me?
What, the ship?
Hartley Taft. Real impressive, idiot. It'd be a shame if somebody destroyed this. Hartley, please, Hartley, the damage wasn't that bad. Things could have been okay. Okay.
What?
Adjust seat height to proper height. Insert exact change in quarters. Sit back, hold pose, wait for flash. Wait outside for your finished photo prints. Excellent, okay. Some quarters going. Alright, we got horrifying creepy hands, so it's us again. Good. Not playing as Hartley Tate. Taft. Oh, wait, maybe we are Hartley Taft. Wait.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
We're Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5. Thank you. I got a bad feeling that this cop is going to make me cry.
I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, nope. Now the tears start rolling. Yeah, mold your hand into a baby. What's wrong with you? Give me a start. Baby exchange. Oh? Or altercation? No. Yes, finally getting something.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, Chris, this is just like being a dad in real life, isn't it? Just eat your peas, son. Son, eat your peas.
Eat your peas. Come on in.
Oh, definitely thought those were skeletal hands. Oh. Oh? Am I the sun now? Did I witness all? Or was it the sun? I don't know.
That was the sun.
Oh.
I don't know. Come in.
Mama's in the hallway. Oh, frick. I'm not so sure if I want to. Maybe I think. Land? They don't know if I'm going for it or not. They don't know that I'm except for only big old smears on the inside of my mask. I've been wearing a mask this whole time! Just for good measure, make sure to check behind us. Nope. Now remember, all of this is under the influence of drugs, so I don't think that we can really take any of this and like write it up in the report, even though it feels like we're making a lot of realizations. And now the key is the symbol for whatever horrifying truths are revealed by the box. Well, guess we won't know. Whatever it was, put it in this furnace with the birds. Bird furnace. This is all my old-timey Playboy magazines and proof of my tax evasion. You would burn this for me after I'm gone. Thank you. Well, you seem kind of indecisive about it. I wish you'd just throw it in there, please. Okay, thank you. Please, dying wish. Not to be so petty. This seems okay.
Okay.
Oh, I think that's the kid.
The jerk.
I think it's the missing kid. Case. No! Alien thing. But they never told us what was in there. I have no idea what this key symbolizes. Friendship. I gasped and then I breathed a bunch of water down the wrong tube. Friendship reunited. Oh my gosh. Partnership restored. I knew you were a cool person after you did drugs in jail. Then I thought, you know, we could probably get along. So bad. So happy. control if the... Wait, was that not the kid we were looking for? I think we should maybe solve this case. Okay. Soundtrack's pretty good. Good job, Lyndon.
What the heck?
Look at Chris, so you highly recommended we play this game.
I played it already and played it through. This is my second time seeing it.
So do you remember, like, what sort of feelings it left you with after you played through the first time?
It's a wonder. But at the same time, I was like perplexed as to what did I just play and how is this, you know, the end. I feel like there was so much more.
Yeah. So, now having played it again, or seen it played through again,
I think it's one of the games that it deserves multiple repeats and replays. You're not supposed to spend just like good, 2 hours on this game and just pack it up and be like, all right, cool, great game, that was it. I think the more time you sink into the game and the more it replays through, the more things you'll be paying attention to. So it's like you're still trying to figure out, and future forward vision of, she literally just a mole in the agency taking out everybody underneath her. Anybody that was, whatever the director gave her that had the name of the individual, she would take them out with, espionage and secrecy.
Yeah, and her whole, like you said, kind of like losing her soul pretty much to chase her career. Then I guess she realized she didn't want to do that, which made sense. I mean, I could see that as as a central message of the game or something. But then I'm not really sure where it went from there. Do drugs, see a bunch of stuff. I don't know, did we realize that friendship was more important? But I want to know how we got there. And a whole bunch of that stuff there at the end, like the Buffalo cult and...
Yeah, the Buffalo cult was really interesting for me. Or being locked up in prison and that...
I guess that key half that we'd had for the whole game, was that dude supposed to be our dad who's dying in the hospital? We're basically disposing of his old secrets or something, and the key reminded us of him and what we did for him, or...
let's do this. How about we look it up? So, one forum poster speculated, and I'm reading this from Polygon.
Okay.
One forum poster speculated on 2 possible readings of the ending. Look at the game's use of primary colors to derive meaning and finality. The entire game consists of the dying thoughts of Anne's father.
Oh.
Right. The big thing here is that the very first shot of the game is from the perspective of her father. It is clearly in his hands, but the rest of the game is from Anne's perspective. Even when you are seeing things from the perspective of other characters towards the end, Reese, the mayor, Cord, and etc., you still see them from the perspective of Anne. It's in her hands that you see, not theirs. The very first scene is the only time when the game is not clearly seen from Anne's perspective, perhaps because this is the only scene that takes place in reality. And then...
See, I didn't realize that the first scene of the game was not from Anne's perspective. I'll have to even look back at what that was. I thought the first scene was us graduating FBI high school.
There's more. Then, as I keep reading through the article, Ann Tarver's dad was also an FBI agent. The big G753, that's the guy who, on the farm, goes on to say, and any choice the younger Tarver makes that doesn't follow along her father's path is highlighted in red. The red envelope in her prison cell, the red box at the game's end. All the while, her father was reflecting on his own story with the FBI, hoping to rewrite it through his daughter's action. Anne's father has regrets about his own life and is overcome with the fear of her following in his footsteps. As he dies, he is able to let go once he has acceptance. and that she will chart her own path in life and not make the same mistakes he did.
So you think he, according to this theory, then he fell into the pattern of just trying to do whatever he had to do to move up the ladder? Okay, because there was also that folder at the end, towards the end of the game, like our
dossier.
Yeah, the little thing that said we never solved the case of the missing boy, whatever was red, and then I'm pretty sure the boy was wearing a red T-shirt. So like he might have given up on his cases and like instead tried to help people like pursue his career. That's interesting.
Now, last one, the Big G 753's other hypothesis is that while Anne's father has a strong influence over her, she is still charting her own anxiety-ridden path. Stressed by the investigation before her, Anne hallucinates frequently, trying to disassociate herself from the weight of both the missing boy and her partner's own secrets. Eventually, Anne dies in the line of fire, and what follows is wish fulfillment. Anne wakes up from the fall. Everything that happens in between was a dream. That means all the other stuff she experiences on her acid trip never happened. Instead, she goes down into the fields where she died to find the necklace, and does, but also spots the missing boy who runs off. She patches things up with Maria. They go out searching for the boy and find him walking alongside of the highway with his guitar.
Okay, so the other theory is that she died when she fell off that tree?
Yeah, that's another one. Well, for those out there that would like to read through this, we can definitely post this in the, check the link below. You can definitely check out this article. But yeah, if you have the chance and the time, you should play the game through and just, I don't want to say take notes, but really pay attention to everything. There's so many more motifs and metaphors and symbolism throughout this game. So.
Okay, yeah, after hearing a couple of those theories, I really enjoy the idea. Like you said, had a really nice soundtrack, and I liked a lot of the visuals.
Yeah.
But after playing through the game, and I was just kind of, what?
Right.
What was this?
What was this for sure?
Yeah, and I think part of that is picking up on things like, the first scene being not from Anne's perspective.
Yeah.
And then just the idea that colors are the connecting points, like red being significant. Just connecting that to the idea of like changing your path or something are not things that I'm particularly good at picking up on. I usually just like play through a game or watch a movie without much expectation, kind of see what I'm presented. And then, so this game, since it doesn't really present the story to you, except for subtly, I didn't pick up on it at all. So in the end, I was left kind of like, But after reading some of those theories, I actually think they're pretty dang good.
Yeah, when you think about it. And then just one thought I thought of, if we're thinking about the color red as being a point of, intention of her father's misdeeds and
the way she's trying to change.
Right. Why she's trying to change, it can also kind of reflect to the cardinal or, the bird. So, the cardinal is red, but there's moments though where we do see the cardinal, and that itself is prominent within the game's imagery.
And it's right here in the title screen.
It's right here in the title screen, so it's kind of like, all right, it's red, but then would that also mean like, Anne's father wasn't able to have freedom and do things, so he was very strict and rigid. So that's also highlighting that he didn't have the ability to just be free and to kind of...
Like he might have felt trapped, like he had to go down that path.
He had to go down. So the bird would signify freedom for him, but therefore it was marked as red, therefore he couldn't obtain.
And it kind of went back and forth during the game whether or not like the bird was alive or the bird was dead.
Yeah.
And threw the bird in the furnace at one point, like he threw all of his secrets in the furnace. So it kind of goes, back and forth between the idea of like maybe he can or maybe or maybe he's like giving it up. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here. Honestly,
for sure.
Games like this usually don't appeal to me personally. I don't buy them and play them in my own free time.
There you go.
Yeah, because I don't take the time to like look through all these hints and stuff. But now that I've had someone, thank you, Chris, force me to do this, and then also we looked into getting explained to us, very positive experience.
Yeah. So thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for checking the series out, and we'll see you with the next one.
Next one.
Bye.